Let me get my mirror actually. Harsh, what? Harsh, no, what am I saying? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know, it's been a while. In my last video, I said that I was back, but then I left again for like a month or so. But basically, like I mentioned in that video, I just wasn't feeling too inspired by any of the makeup that was on the market. I was just feeling very stuck when it came to makeup. I just felt like there was a lot of the same stuff coming out and just nothing that was really intriguing to me. But I don't know if it's the holidays or what exactly happened, but there is so much out there right now and like so many things that I want to get my hands on that I've just been like having a makeup overload. Like I need to go on a no buy, I need to just, I don't know, do something. But yeah, I just have been loving everything that's been coming out lately, and I just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions with you guys based on you know, some of the new releases and even old releases, stuff that I just never got my hands on, but now I'm finally getting my hands on, and I wanted to share it. So I am back. Hopefully you know, I continue to be back. I'm working on it. I know this intro is a million years long already, but basically today's video, in case you didn't notice from the title, is all about the Morphe and James Charles palette. This just came out on Friday, so if you're watching this, it should be Monday by now. So this is like a really new release. I believe it launched on the Morphe website last Tuesday and sold out like really quickly. I know it's being sold in Ulta, which is where I purchased mine, and I know it's selling out quickly in Ulta as well. But this is what the palette looks like. It comes in this box here with James's face, and it's gray packaging with white writing, and in the back is just a little message from James, which I thought was really cute. And I really love the packaging. I think it's such a cool design. I love the actual case itself, and you can probably tell there's already like finger marks on it, and I haven't even used it that often, like you can see in the corner here. Yeah, like look at that. So that's one downside, that it is gonna get dirty kind of quickly, but I mean, for the most part, there's not much you can do about that. But I do love how sleek it is, and it's pretty travel friendly. I am going to keep the box and the little plastic wrap that it came in just to travel with, just so that nothing cracks or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure that you won't have any problem traveling with this palette. It opens up, it has like a magnetic closure, so that's always nice. And then this is the palette itself. Oop, I dropped the little plastic thing, but that's okay. And look how stunning this is. Like this, okay, so when I first saw this palette, like on Trend Mood and on the internet and everything, I was like, oh, I don't know, like it looks gorgeous, but I don't really need another eyeshadow palette. But then I swatched it in the store, and I was just like, okay, I guess I need another eyeshadow palette. Like, there is just so much to do in this palette. Like, you can create any look you want. Like, you have everything going here. So basically, I'll link James's video where he explains everything in the description box below. But in case you didn't see that video, basically he organized it into 3 sections. These first 2 rows here are your everyday wearable, more warm tones that you can, you know, get a more, like I said, wearable look. And then you have this middle row here with the bigger pans, which is supposed to have your mostly used shadows. So you have a white, you have a black, you have a couple of transition shades for different skin tones, and you also have this beautiful highlighting shade, which is definitely for more of a lighter skin tone, but it is still a beautiful shade. And then these last two rows on the bottom are your colorful shades. So I think the like motto of this palette was to unleash your inner artist, and this is definitely where that's going to be coming in. The shades are just so beautiful, so pigmented. The mattes are like some of the best mattes that I have tried, and I mean I haven't tried all that many, but the mattes are really pigmented and really smooth and really easy to work with. And then the shimmers are great as well. You do have a couple different textures in here. Like I said, there's the mattes and the shimmers, but there's also some pressed pigments, which is something a bit different for Morphe. You have this purple shade here, and I think this one up here as well. And basically they are a little bit harder to work with, but they have like a really nice color payoff once you do, you know, layer them and get to work with them properly. That's pretty much it for the palette. Oh, it does retail for $39. Like I said, you can get it at Ulta and on the Morphe website. Oh, it comes with this sheet here, which has all of the color names on it, which, you know, sometimes I do prefer, well, not sometimes, I do prefer the names of the shades to be on the palette itself, but I guess, you know, there just wasn't enough room for that, which is fine. I think the names are cute. Like I said, if you watch James's video, you'll see like why he named each shade what. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the palette. I don't want this intro to be a million years long, but before I do get into the look that I'm wearing today, I just wanted to mention that I'm really sorry that this video is all over the place. It is a bit of a mess. I don't know if it's just because I haven't filmed in a while and I like forgot how, but it's quite the frazzled mess, I would say. So sorry about that. But and also the lighting, I know the lighting is really not good. I am going to invest in some good lighting for my videos because it is something that I want to continue doing and have like good quality content for you guys. But right now I just have natural light and the lights in my room, and you'll see for the first part of the tutorial I just was using natural light, but it definitely was a bit too dark and you couldn't really see what I was doing. Not that this lighting is much better because you can't really see the details of like my eyes and stuff, but it's slightly better. At least you can like see some color. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the rest of the video. I hope you enjoy, and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. I am going to be posting a bunch more videos as soon as I can. Oh, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I did get a couple of things from Sephora, and I asked you guys if I should film a haul, and I am going to do that, but there was a bit of a difficulty, I guess, with one of the products. It didn't come complete, so I'm just waiting on that product to come in the mail. And yeah, so I will do that. That will probably be the next video that I post, but just in case you did see my Instagram story and were wondering like what happened, like why you're seeing this video and not that video, that's why. But yeah, so anyway, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started with the rest of the video. Okay, so I've already primed my eyelids using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, and let's just get started. I'm not entirely sure what kind of look I want to go for today, but I do know that these blues are really calling my name, like this shade right here, and like, I don't know, I really want to kind of dive into those blues and maybe add a pop of yellow. So let's just get started. I'm gonna set that primer down with the first shade in the palette called Canvas. It's this one right here, and I'm using this Luxie Detail Tapered Blending Brush. It's just a really big eye brush, and it just is an easy way of setting the primer all at once. For my crease shade, I'm going to take Tune, which is the lightest kind of transition shade that we have here in the middle. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. Okay, and then to deepen it up a little bit, I'm going to take the, I'm gonna take Punch Me, which is this like cool tone brown right here, and I'm just gonna put that in the crease as well. I want to deepen up the crease even more, so I'm going to go into the shade Tea, which is a beautiful cool tone brown that's just a bit deeper. It's this one in the corner. And I'm going to take a more defined brush, but one that's still pretty fluffy. And let's see, this is the Smoky Eye brush from Moda. And I'm going to deepen up the crease. Okay, and then I'm going to go back into the same blending brush that I used earlier, and I'm going to take a little bit more of Tune and just blend out the edges. So this is what the crease and the eyes look like so far. Next, I think I want to dive into the blues. So let's just do it. I'm just gonna take a flat brush and dive into Playground, which is this beautiful blue right here. And I'm just gonna start slowly applying this to the lid. Then without any additional product on the brush, I'm going to take that first blending brush that we used, and I'm just going to clean up the edges one more time just to make sure that everything is nicely blended. So far, I really like the way this is turning out. I know it looks a bit of a mess, and I feel like the lighting is so bad. So like I don't even know if you can tell how it looks, but I'm just gonna go with it, and hopefully by the end it'll all come together. Alright, so I turned my light on just to see if that would help with the lighting situation a little bit more, and I don't really know. I guess let me know what you guys think. Like, do you prefer the natural lighting, or would you rather see what I'm actually doing? I mean, I feel like it was kind of dark before. I don't really know. I'm kind of a mess here. But I'm just gonna keep on going. So I'm gonna clean up some of this fallout with a makeup wipe. Now I think what I want to do is add some shimmer. Let's try this. I'm going to take the same brush that I used for the blue, and I'm going to go into Wig, which is this beautiful like pure gold shade. It's this one right here, and I'm just going to kind of make like a halo eye with this without using any concealer, which is probably a bad idea, but we're just going to see how it comes out. Yeah, you can't see that. It just kind of looks like there's like a little something, but you really can't tell that I put anything there, I don't think. Let me get my concealer. I will be right back. So I'm gonna take my concealer. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I have the shade 005. And I'm just gonna take a tiny bit right in the middle and then go back into that brush and kind of spread it out a little bit. And now I'm going to go into that gold shade wig and put it on top of the concealer. You know what? That actually doesn't look horrendous. I'm just gonna go back into Playground, and I'm going to just add a little bit more to the sides just to blend those shades together. And then I'm going to go into that blending brush one more time and just blend the creases to again blend out any harsh lines. Okay, I feel like on camera it doesn't look as cool as it looks in person. Let me try to get kind of close. I don't know, I really like the way it's turning out. You may have a different opinion, which is totally fine, but this is something kind of new for me, so I don't know, I'm pretty proud of how it's going. Alright, so I'm just gonna put on the rest of my face makeup. I will have all of those products that I'm going to be using in the description box below just in case you're interested, but just so that this video isn't a million years long, I'm going to not include that, like me applying the face makeup on in the video. I'll be right back to finish the lower lash line. So I finished my face makeup. Like I mentioned, I will have all of those products listed in the description below. So if you're interested in seeing what they are, you can definitely check that out. So now we're just going to finish the eyes by doing the lower lash line. I lined my eyelids with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade DTLA. It's like this beautiful dark blue, kind of blackish shade, but it's really pretty and I thought it would look really nice with this look. So that's what I did. And then we're basically going to mirror the top. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. I guess I will take the same blending brush that I've been using, and I'm going to go into that transition shade Tune, this one right here, and I'm just going to lightly dust that all along the lower lash line. Okay, and then with a more defined brush, I'm going to take that shade Punch Me and do the same thing. I've said this before in my videos, but sorry about the faces that I make when I do this. I can't do it any other way. And then just a little bit of tea, that dark cool brown, and stick that right in the outer corner. Alright, now with a super defined brush, this one is the Morphe E36. I'm going to go into Playground, the beautiful teal blue. It's not even a teal, it's just like a true blue. It's just so beautiful. I'm going to line my lash line. I'm going to try to go as close to the line as possible. And then last but not least, I'm going to go into Wig and just dab a little bit right in the center. Alright, so I just threw on some mascara and a lip. I used the Essence, the False Lashes Mascara Extreme Volume and Curl, and then I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lip in the shade Ashton. And I don't know, I think I'm really in love with this look. Like I said, I know it's hard to see because of the lighting and the setup that I currently have going on. And again, I am really sorry about that. But I hope that you enjoyed this look. I hope that you got something out of this. Maybe you'll go and purchase the Morphe James Charles palette. Let me just give you another close-up of the look. Okay, and yeah, basically if you would like to see some swatches, then just keep on watching. I did swatch all of the colors on my arm. They aren't the best swatches, but I figured they're a bit more real, I want to say. I don't want to say that like someone else's swatches are fake, but these are, they're not like edited or anything like that. So I thought I would include those for you in this video, and that's pretty much it. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful in some way. Whether you pick up the palette or not, I really would love your feedback in the comments below. I'd love to know what you'd like to see from me in the future. And stay tuned for that video that I mentioned in the beginning. I will be posting it as soon as possible. And I hope you have a great day. Bye!